All right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. I just had to reset my audio volume on my microphone again for some reason. All right, good. Anyway, guys, welcome back here. It is June 23rd. It's a Wednesday at 9 a.m. Let's get ready to go here for some trading. Is that camera too super crooked, or is that just me? There we go. It's a little better. Yeah, P&L, customize, P&L open. Let me do that. Or, yeah, P&L open. ENTX, a recent gapper here, making things a little bit interesting, but had a few false breakouts, which makes me a little nervous. Also, RETO, really big with the false breakouts as well. Kind of shaky on this one myself. I'm down 70 bucks on RETO, but up 380 on ENTX. So a little bit of a green pre-market, nothing too crazy. I didn't really trade with bigger size, or I didn't really get too many trades in at all. I was buying ENTX originally here on this pullback, hoping we'd get momentum all the way to 7. Didn't really get that. I ended up buying again here, closed out at 6.2. It seemed the momentum was a little bit slow, was about to buy back. This could have been a good little move right here. So I ended up going for a pullback trade. It felt like there's a lot of sellers, so I closed this one out for a scratch. And yeah, I'm just kind of watching it, but it seems like it always takes a little bit longer than I expect this ticker to make moves. It's actually pumping pretty nicely right now. It has really good volume on this ticker, and it's been a multi-day runner now. Bigger resistance coming in definitely around 7 and 8, all-time high at 10. So looking pretty good. Here we go. It's crawling up. Volume coming in again. That's what we like to see. This could be a second front side. Looking good. Some sellers coming in now. I'm going to small size long at 67. Hoping for some continuation here. Still struggling. I'm going to close out, looking to buy back. I wanted to see a really quick move. Usually I'll give a ticker two attempts. Yeah, okay. So this time it would have worked to give it 2 attempts. But I wanted like really quick resolution just now. Still walked away with a little bit of profit there. Mark says boredom trading is like boredom eating, not good for your health. Super true. Super true. This pre-market, I was snoozing for a little bit. I was getting kind of tired watching the market. I was like, oh, come on. All right, here we go. ENTX on the front side. Really good stats on this ticker. With a catalyst as well. 17 million float. Holding. See if we break into the 50s again. Small entry again there at 57. Looking to get a second fill. I'm only doing half size right now. We're still on the front side. Looking for a break over 6.8 into the into the sevens. We are on a front side move. Really strong volume here. That's looking good. $9.06. Healthy little pullback. Taking some profit there with a plan of re-entry. This one had so many false breakouts here. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant staying long on this ticker. Close at 6.8. Trying to break. Oh, it's trying so hard. It could happen any second. I was a little bit more cautious on ENTX on this second move because I had so many failed attempts here. Nice. Needs to break 7.4. I think we could get a nice little push right up to here to 4. $7, which would be like a 4% rally roughly. It's hard to say. It's trading a bit awkward. Usually you would get faster resolution. Like here on this front side, this was just 3-4 candles, right? It's very quick resolution. So that's why I'm usually not holding too long if I'm not seeing the ticker flying. This is a really tough zone to trade because this ticker could easily dip 4% or so, go onto the backside, or it's going to just shake out some weak hands and rip again 4 or 5%. These are tough areas. Just had the mailman come by. I'm telling you, they know exactly when I'm entering a trade. They always knock right when I'm in. And 6.5. Yeah, that's tough in this area. At least ENTX is over 40% gapper. I mean, these last since Friday, we haven't had really a 40% pre-market gapper that was, holding that area for more than a few minutes. So it's good to see this. There's definitely volume here around 6.5. There's definitely buyers waiting. I'm not sure if we're really going to dip below 6.5. You can kind of feel it. Overall, there is pretty decent volume. I'm still a little bit reluctant to trade because I feel like if 6.5 cracks, it's going to dip really quickly. That's keeping me a little bit at bay, but I'm, it means I'm not going to be able to take any of this quick upside here if we break 6.7, which could easily, or I should say just as easily happen, I feel like. Yeah, CLOV new high at 14.2. I'm watching it. Yeah, see, there's the break. Let's see if I can get a small size at 47, maybe even right below 47. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. There, got a little bit of the size. Looking for that rip now to 7. Not sure if we're gonna get it. So that could have been the shakeout that we were waiting for. I'm looking for one more nice green candle here. Big resistance at 6.7. I don't know if we're going to break that. Maybe we'll get one more pop here. Nope. I'll give it one more attempt. I'm out there. Could have maybe closed that a little bit better. Closed at 55. We had a nice little move higher into the 60s. But like I said, you know, I'm a little bit nervous with this ticker right now. We've had a lot of failed attempts. We've had kind of unnecessary sell-offs, I feel like. Not the quickest resolution. And I know myself. I know I get shaken out pretty quick because I like to cut my losses. So far I've had no home run trade. I've not even had, you know, pretty solid base hit. I'm kind of scalpy right now, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm accepting the fact that I got to be a little bit scalpy right now on this ticker, which it is what it is. You got to trade the market you're in, right? Which, you know, is easier said than done. Let's see if we can get a push here to 7. That's what I've been waiting for the whole time. Right now it's 9:13 a.m. Still got another 9:14 almost. So 26 minutes here before the market opens. I mean 16 minutes. Here's that push. Let's see if we can get a run to 7. I would be so nervous trading this right now because of the lack of follow through here, and here. I feel like it could pull back that, you know, 3-4% to 620, make me a little bit nervous. Pisces, the paranormal. Write in the Discord if you need anything specific. Otherwise, just say it and I'll answer it in due time. Right now, I'm watching ENTX. Thanks, Infinity Master. Crypto, huge bounce today, huh? Really nice. Hopefully some of you guys did some dip buying yesterday. I unfortunately, actually, yes, yeah, I did. I did a little bit of dip buying. Very small sizes though. Barely moves my averages, but I did do some dip trading yesterday in my long positions. ENTX, let's see, can we get that pop to 7? Nice, Rick. Smart move there on XLM and Doge. Gonzalo said I wouldn't touch Doge with a 10-foot pole. Still feeling like ENTX is going to give me anxiety if I keep trading it. I might lock in my pre-market profits and then go towards the market open. Right now, ENTX, we're up 800. We're down on RETO at $70. So right now we're at 700 profit. But it's a tough market right now. So it's, I just want to kind of be, really relaxed. And, if I don't keep on trading, I don't keep on trading. See what happens. So let's review ENTX here a little bit. It's a Israel biotech here, 125 million market cap on FinViz, 107 million market cap on TOS, 23 million shares outstanding, but 17 million float. So it's a perfect small cap ticker that we're usually looking for. They have a catalyst here. Looks like phase 2 data. They've been on a kind of a multi-day swing here to the upside. I'm not sure where that. Yeah, it's a little bit exhausting. Let's see here. So they meet their primary endpoints. Subjects receive 2.5 milligram doses. So significant placebo adjustment increase. Not the biggest increase. Separate analysis firm. Significant impact. Sounds pretty okay. I'm not sure the size of this size of the medical kind of the problem they're trying to treat. That's the only thing keeping me a little bit at bay, getting a little bit more aggressive there. There's a move to 6.8 that we were waiting for. There's been a lot of catalysts coming out, just I feel like every other day on this company. Institutions hold a large share of this stock. That was a pretty aggressive run they had in April. So I think there's going to be a lot of bag holders. I'm going to put that in the watch list. By the way, guys, I'm changing up my format a little bit on my watch list just to change things up and see if this is a little bit better. For you and me. Whoops, that's not the page I wanted to go to. That's also not the page I wanted to go to. So if you come here to our watch list, which you guys all have access to, it's not, you don't have to pay or anything like that. Go to tradejournal.co/watch Winkler, and then you will be able to see my unlimited portfolio. It's not private. You click on that. There's a few changes coming right now. I'm actually not sure what the live site looks like sometimes. There's literally this weekend or next week, we're going to have a lot of changes coming to this page. I'm not sure why it's not loading here. A little bit slow. So anyway, just go to tradejournal.co/Winkler. You can always see my latest posts, and you can see my whole entire unlimited portfolio right here. This is my portfolio. Well, you're going to see recent posts. So you could also just go right to portfolio ID 40. And in the future, you're going to see you'll be able to view all posts and view all trades and view all statistics. That's actually already possible. You can view all statistics on my portfolio, and you can study it just like I do. So that's going to be hugely beneficial, I believe, for everybody in the small cap trading world, especially if you're just getting started. So here's the recent watch list. Here's a little bit that we've been writing about today. So biotech, ENTX, 107 market cap, 17 million float, significant trial news and institutions holding news. I don't know if I spelled institutions right. Solid uptrend and approaching all-time highs after aggressive April to $10. That was supposed to be, and that was a pretty heavy run here after an aggressive April run. I don't usually write the best grammar. Loads of bag holders possible. This is what's making me the most nervous, is the potential for bag holders because of that high. Okay, I just corrected that on my second screen. So I'm a little bit nervous what we're going to be seeing here with the bag holders. So I don't know, caution for sure. We are getting a nice little pump here to the upside, though. We'll see. Yeah, Infinity Master. That's not a bad approach. We got another 7 minutes before the market opens. Overall, the markets are pretty much neutral. SPY going to open up at 0.09. Some catalyst here. Apparently Russia taunting the Brits a little bit, firing some warning shots at the Brits. That's going on. Here we go. Russia fires warning shots at British warships in the Black Sea. There's an interesting article coming here about Tinder, which is worth a read. They got videos coming. Apparently some hot takes, which is like opinions before matching. I'm not really sure what that's all about. And Explore, which lets you go into virtual rooms, which sounds really sweet, honestly. Might be worth looking at Tinder stock a little bit. GME popping back up a little bit after their offering program. But it looks to me more just like a little bit of a bounce. Connecticut became the 19th state to legalize marijuana. A little bit of a crypto recovery now. Coming up 7.6% for Bitcoin, probably be back above 10 cents. I really think every time Bitcoin has a market cap below 700 billion, it seems like a big buy opportunity. That recovery we've already had on several coins. Another 4 minutes here before the market opens. Nice little pump there on ENTX, still running here. I would, if this wasn't at so close to the market open, I'd probably be trading this. But this is really not a time I like to be trading. Nice crack there at 7. I'm very nervous for this thing to open up. So it finally did what I wanted to. It hit $7. I'm not really sure how bullish I am after 7. We'll see if it goes towards 7, 8, $8. All-time high at 10. I just know that this ticker is going to have a lot of bag holders in it. So that was a 63% rally already. We've had 200% rallies on this ticker in a 4-hour streak. So, I mean, hey, that's nothing. It has an 86% rally. It could easily keep going based on, you know, historic rallies, but like I said, I'm a little bit nervous how this one's gonna perform at the open. So let's see here. I'm gonna already put time force today to show that I'm not trading pre-market anymore. We hone that in. Another 2.5 minutes here. A sec. Pulling back to 7. Technically, this is a great buy opportunity. Nice little pullback as it's going exponential with increasing volume. This has everything going for it. Sharky, I just read your comment. You're a beast. I feel like if I was a real beast, I'd be trading ENTX right now, but ain't no way I'm touching it right now. This is going to be a heck of an open here. It's going to be good fun to watch for sure. ENTX, definitely the main gapper that everyone's watching. If you're into sub dollars, ACST might be worth watching. I'm personally not, but it has big support here at 6.5, so could be a really good bounce opportunity play. For me, I'm going to keep an eye on ENTX and maybe RETO, which is a building materials company. They have project plans here bringing in $20 billion, which is pretty much 2/3 of its market cap. But there was no time frame, so I'm not really sure on the time frame. But overall, I mean, this ticker, you know, could easily run to 40% or so. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll see what happens, see if it holds. But I think ENTX, you always want to ask yourself, what's the most obvious ticker right now? And ENTX is it. So I'm not really even going to look at much else. All right, guys, another 20 seconds here before the market opens. Got 1,000 shares ready to go. Good luck, everyone. All right, 10 seconds. This is the morning cross where people get stuck on their orders right about to happen. Huge volume at the open. Over 1 million shares being traded. We're only 15 seconds deep in the minute. CLOV, big sell-off at the open. A lot of volume. less than a 5% sell-off from the open. It's not really that significant. Could easily keep ripping here. About a minute and 30 seconds into the open. Don't really see a reason jumping on anything yet. CLOV is actually moving quite nice. Anyone long CLOV right now in terms of day trading? I know some of you guys are swing trading it, but CLOV pop locking and dropping here. It's a big shakeout and then popping up 4%. Rate of change on CLOV is a little bit unexciting. Even though it's a huge move, this is a massive looking move. It's only 5% from the perfect low to the perfect high. I mean, this should be like a 20% move. RETO popping a little bit as well. A little all over the place here. Going small size on RETO. See if we can get a breakout past 4 or 5. No, it's struggling a little bit. Stopping out with a possible buyback. I got shaken out on that one a little bit. I even increased my losses, although I thought I stopped out at the same price. CLOV, nice move. RETO selling off slightly. Yeah, I fumbled on RETO for sure. That was a total fumble on my end. Very, very sloppy. Kind of disappointed myself. Oh well, it is what it is. Happens. Just watching it. Two limit orders at 39. I don't know if we're going to hit that again. ENTX definitely. ENTX definitely finding some good support. I wonder if it's going to be a little bit more of an opportunity coming up here, maybe on a second flush. There's no way that alert's going to go off. 55 would be kind of interesting. RETO taking a little bit longer than I expected. It would have been really nice to take a little bit of green profit off of that. I really do believe this is going to break 145. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Shaken out. You guys saw that. I was shaken out. Nice little move there. We could have walked away with about 2-3%. Which isn't bad, is not bad at all. I mean, that's a nice little chunk of change. Good little base hit. CLOV pulling back. Good little front side action here. ENTX still looking really interesting. RETO is, wow, look at that flush on RETO. RETO is really lacking volume, only at 11 million volume. I actually wasn't aware, I wasn't looking at that. Markets are pretty much break even, which is good. I like that. Good for small caps. I'm going to go back to ENTX. It's looking a little bit more interesting here for me. Possible break back above highs, but I'm going to give it some time. Yeah, look at that flush, nasty flush. We've seen this before, 5-6%, pretty much getting that same move now. I don't think it's going to get halted to the downside. You know, 17 million float, it could. I usually don't buy the first big red candle though. Yeah, CAC could be an option. Let's see, if 6-5 breaks, that could be an interesting spot for a buy if the volume slows down a little bit. Right now we're having a bit of a VWAP retest. Still selling pressure here. Maybe that's all the sell-off we're going to get. I thought we were going to have a little continuation there. Possible break back above VWAP, but I'm nervous that the 9 EMA is just going to slam it back down. Technically, ENTX is in a little bit of a mini downtrend, so you got to trade it accordingly. Possible break of the former low, 6.3. Oh, held again. I just realized this shirt makes me look like I'm going to a bowling competition or something like that. It's more of like a fleece. I mean, a whole different style, but I'm just looking here in the video for a second. It looks like I'm going bowling. All right, let's see if ENTX dips here a little bit more. Come on. I don't feel confident trading it in this zone at the moment, so that's why I'm not doing anything. I mean, we could pop back to 7, we could easily flush to 6.5, so it's, I don't know, you're risking 25 cents to make 25 cents. It's not great. I'd be so nervous about getting whacked right now to the downside. Lighter volume, a little bit lighter volume. All right, so it's inching towards 7, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. All right, there's the sell-off I was looking for. The market likes to get everyone on the wrong side first before it actually does what you think it's going to do or what it should do. Market doesn't have to do anything. Market does what the dark market wants. Come on, let's get that dip below 63 and then see a little bit better price action. $9.39. I'm still thinking ENTX could start ripping at one point. It's had pretty decent front side move so far. It hasn't really had the consolidation phase that it needed, which I think a lot of traders have been waiting for. Yeah, I'm watching RETO. It's still kind of trending below VWAP a little bit, so I'm not convinced. Here we go. Possible crack here at 63. There's 63, finally cracked into the low 50s, which could be a phenomenal buy zone. I was already thinking about buying around 55. But I'm not going to rush into anything right now. Like I was saying pre-market, I'm just going to try to be as patient as possible. Nice. Okay, so that actually would have been a really good trade. Nice little 3%. Could have reeled that one in. I already missed 2-3% trades that I kind of knew were going to happen. All right, here's going pumping back to 7. Very choppy. Not as consistent here as I was hoping with ENTX. We're a bit in a range right now. We're not on the front side. We're not on the back side, really. We're kind of ranging here. These are tough to be trading. Nice. Back above 7. Okay. So, all right, it's back in play. A loop on the front side. Loop has very loopy volume. 7.4, about to break all-time highs. Okay, well, not all-time, high of day. HOD, sorry about that. Running towards 7.8. Oh my god, ENTX getting halted here. Wow, I was this close to buying at 55. We'd be up 15%. Actually, I would have closed for a 3, 4, 5% profit. But still, had the right idea. I was ready to go. Like I said, I was hoping for a crack of 5.5. I was close to buying at 5.55, but I wanted that crack of 5.5. I wanted to see if the momentum was going to start shifting and to see if I could load up better. Because I knew if I started buying at 5.5 and then we were down here all of a sudden, I probably would get scratched out and I probably would have ended up taking a loss. If there was a lot of sell momentum starting to chip away at 4.4 or something like that, I would have cut it. So I knew, based on my personality, based on my trading style, I'm not going to trade this. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. If I miss it, I miss it. But I know otherwise I'll probably get shaken out. So I don't really regret that move. And let's see if we could jump in on ENTX. It's, with that 17 million float, it could easily start trading very nicely again. It's not like a 1-2 million float that gets halted, and then flushes, and then it's hard to trade. So I think ENTX could still be a beauty for us. Now let's go to RETO just really quickly. We got a 5-minute halt here. It's going to open up at 47. So nice. 7% off the lows on RETO again. Watch out. If you look to the shoulder to the left, there's a flush, so be a little mindful of that. I'm going to see RETO. Maybe we'll get an entry on this one. I'm going to be a little cautious here, though. All right, guys. I am banning everyone on this channel talking about Trident right now. Darren, I'm not going to ban you. I see you calling out the spam. Just anyone else, don't write Trident, obviously, unless you're a bot. So I can block all the Trident people very quickly. There we go. There's another one. Hide user on this channel. I don't have time to read the whole message. So if I see Trident, you're getting hidden and blocked. Nice move there on RETO. Nice. 47, 45. Keep it in mind, guys. Yeah, I missed this RETO spike. Good to see that back above VWAP though. It's, this ticker has so much resistance. It's been in a little bit of a downtrend. So we're really breaking for the first time that trend. Huge support for sure at 145. All right, I think I just blocked like 8 people or something. Okay, I'd make that 9. I was hoping we would get a little bit of a trade here on RETO, but it kind of ripped without me really fast. Yeah, Jesse, it's so true. All right, ENTX going to open up again really soon, so I'm going to prep for ENTX. I was hoping we'd jump on RETO, but we didn't. The ambulance sound's always coming right in time. All right, another 20 seconds here on ENTX before it's going to open up. This should be pretty interesting. It might just keep ripping, but I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to put a low limit order on just in case. Not the biggest size, could easily average down if I needed to. Finding support at 7.5 could be a great entry point. I don't see this ticker getting halted again just yet, but definitely there's blood in the water. Traders are very aware that ENTX is ripping right now to the front side. Removing limit order. I wanted to have that there in case there was a flash spike to the downside. Boom! Break of 8. Look at this thing just rallying here. Good volume, 4 million shares being traded in this minute. About to wrap it up, over 4 million shares. Well over 4 million. 4.6, 4.7, close to 5 million shares. We pull back there to 7.7. I'm reducing my share size on this ticker because exactly like Infinity Master says, it's a little bit shady or sketchy right now, hard to manage your risk. Easiest way to manage your risk is use smaller size. I would like at least a half size on it, but I wouldn't mind entering slower just in case. ENTX at $330 million being traded so far. Looks like it's one of the most traded stocks in the whole entire market right now. Technically, right now it's a perfect entry. I'm always a little bit weary when it comes to trading halted stocks. Definitely some there's decent buyers at 7.8 always popping up. You can see it here. I was always like 70, 80, 100,000 shares ready to go. Yep, RETO popping again as well. A little bit of a shakeout, bake out here with the ENTX, 951. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite parts about trading pre-market is just the overall lack of halts is really nice. Halts really just mess with people. I think you could probably get really good at trading halts. Maybe, I don't know. I personally, even after looking at them for this many years, I just feel like there's a massive element of random around halts. $8.17 cracking. Boom. Oh, not getting any of these trades in. It's a little bit unfortunate, I gotta say. It is what it is, though. RETO with a perfect pullback here. I was a little distracted. We've had some good frontside moves on ENTX. First one's about 47%. Then we pulled back about 10%, and then we had about a 40% move again. I'm wondering how much more it's going to go. Can't justify buying here at $8, but I gotta say the next major point is at 10. So really good move we saw here on ENTX. I gotta say I'm quite impressed. Last time we had some really flushy action right around 10 o'clock on ENTX. We dipped around 30% in total, so just keep that in mind. This ticker doesn't really hold the highs that well. Not to mention on the daily chart, you can also see these big pullbacks throughout the day near the end. So a lot to be cautious on with ENTX. I don't know necessarily if it's over, but I just know it's a little bit tough. Watching RETO. Struggling at this 1.5 zone. Yeah, I think my biggest mistake today was missing this RETO pullback. I was too fixated on ENTX, and this pullback was probably perfect. We had a big flag pattern breakout, and we had a big multi-month, multi-week support zone, VWAP and 9 EMA. Pretty much everything in the universe coming together right here at 145. That would have been the time to really double, triple down, and even if that was your only trade of the day, boom, walking away. That's really what trading is all about. Just, being really patient, waiting for a move like this, and then getting aggressive. So I got to say, even though I'm up okay today, I got to say that was a pretty big mistake of mine. Oh, well, it is what it is. You can't get them all. BLPH even moving a little bit here. Watching too many tickers. Yeah, Gene Album. It's definitely an interesting observation. Yeah, Darren, exactly. Nice, RETO, great continuation there. Beautiful stuff. CLOV also had a massive bottom bounce, looking really healthy. Next big resistance zone on RETO, I would probably argue is around 1.7, 1.69, and then probably off to $2. Right now we're at 1.62. We had a great little 18% front side. We've had a 36 or so % front side move as well in the past. Good moves for sure. ENTX could be potentially entering a short-term backside here. Take care of my stuff. That sounds funny to say. Small size here on RETO. I mean, ENTX. Looking for a possible flag pattern continuation. I'm doing really small size on this one, just in case I need to average down or whatnot. Taking profits there. I'm looking for that move though over 817. To be honest, I just don't have a lot of trust in this ticker right now. I'm thinking it could easily pull back more, and I just don't want to be part of a quick wick. Yeah, nice. Okay, so it did what I was hoping for. I did not have the chill left for that trade, which is a little bit unfortunate. Nice move there on CLOV. Look at that. Great bounce back. Great break back above VWAP. A little bit hectic overall, but looks pretty sweet. RETO might flush here. RTO has a similar float, 12 million, while ENTX has a 17 million float, so technically it has higher chances of having these flushes and maybe getting halted, but it's just the way this ticker's trading, probably won't happen. Could be a little bit of a backside play here on RETO. Yeah, ENTX it's not dying out. I'd be nervous if I was holding at 154 on RETO. It's getting chipped a little bit. Nah, hell. Sometimes I notice as the day goes on, I get more and more conservative. And then at one point, I'm like, I'm done trading because I can't trade anymore because I just can't risk anything anymore. It's a weird thing, and I'm getting close to that point. I'm feeling it. Definitely makes me leave profits on the table. Probably helps me avoid a lot of risk as well, but I'm not sure which one is more beneficial. Yeah, Gonzalo, I know that. Usually, when I was trading with a cash account, I was always looking for home runs, and that would make me trip over myself so much. So, to me, I kind of look at home runs as like, if it happens, it happens, great. But I'm usually not thinking about trying to get a home run ever. I think if I was a little bit more of a slow trader, so I would start averaging down near big support like here and then hope it would rip, and then I would, try to hold as long as possible. That'd be a little bit different, but based on my style of day trading, it doesn't make that much sense because there's so many times I'm up 5% or something like that, and I don't take my profits, and I close for a lower percent or even a red trade. It's happened so many times where I'm like, you know, if I'm up 5% and there's like, you know, and I'm not, you know, it's not breaking up much really quicker, and there's resistance, you know, I'm taking profits. I kind of feel like ENTX might shift a little bit. It's looking a little bit top heavy in this area. I'm thinking maybe we could jump on this trade at one point again. That was a perfect push there on ENTX. Perfect. I was really skeptical if it was going to hold 8 and maybe a run, drop another 4%. That's why I went in with half size with the plan of maybe buying in here and looking for that, you know, pop back to the upside. Wow, this ticker is definitely doing its own thing right now. Really nice breakout there. It's not a pattern that I feel like I trade often, so I'm a little bit hesitant, but it's good to see this. Yeah, Infinity Master feeling, fair enough. Wow, look at that flush on ENTX. Yeah, like I literally just said, I don't feel comfortable with this pattern. I didn't really recognize what was going on here. It all felt a little bit weary, so I didn't trade it. And the one time I did trade it, I used small size because I felt like it was going to flush here. So I had the right idea, but my timing was off. And because my timing was off, I didn't take enough profits here. I didn't use a big enough size, but at the same time, I avoided getting stuck in this flush. That was basically, yeah, the cost of this trade, of leaving money on the table, was the benefit of avoiding this moment here, which I felt like had a high chance of happening. Recovery on ENTX was pretty good though. VWAP held for now, and it didn't get halted yet because we're only down like 7% from the mean, I would say, 8%. If it goes below 745, below VWAP, there's a good chance it's going to get halted, and that's where things are going to get a little bit risky. RETO, I think a lot of people just saw what happened to ENTX, and they might be a little bit nervous getting aggressive on ENTX at a breakout. So if you're long RETO, that is maybe one thing to consider, but you know, it's a different stock, anything can happen. But they're both biotechs. Here's that possible flush under 45. Oh man, this ticker is so hard to interpret. Cracking for 740. Yeah, so as a trader, you always want to have a thesis. Every trade should have a thesis. And if you're not really seeing what should be happening, or if you're still long but you're in the red and your thesis isn't really holding true anymore because what you were hoping for isn't happening, those are usually sure signs to, you know, cut the position, or if it's just overall on a stock, to trade with small size, or just not, you know, yeah, just not traded at all. And that's pretty much what I did with ENTX. RETO, look at this, actually trying to pop here to a new high. I thought it was a little bit extended, so I was wrong. Nice. All right, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm up 780. I feel like I could have done a lot better today. I really wish I got that big pump on RETO. That, to me, was the money trade of the day. That was the best trade of the day, and I snoozed. I was too focused on ENTX breakout. Let's go ahead and look at this RETO move again. We had a good front leg, We had perfect consolidation. We had a morning panic here a little bit. Then we broke back above VWAP, and then we pulled back to the channel, descending channel line here. We had multi-month, multi-week major support zone in this area. We had the 9 EMA, we had VWAP, everything coming together. And I was not looking at RETO at this moment. We had a good 7-8% pop to the upside, a pullback, and then another 8% to the upside. 2 trades today that could have made you over 10% based on your average position size, and you could be walking away. For me, that would have been, $2,000-$3,000. So yeah, just like that, I left a lot of money on the table. It is what it is. I'm not really super upset or anything like that. I can't complain about making $780, but at the same time, if anyone's totally new here, or it's a good reminder for any non-novice trader either, just being patient, looking for the right setups, getting aggressive when it matters, and then really doubling down on size. And leaving something like ENTX with smaller size or not trading it at all is also a good idea, because no trade is better than a red trade. So yeah. Nice, thanks guys. NNDM being called out. That's a ticker that we've traded in the past. It's crawling back to the front side. Breakout at 8, has resistance right here at 9.2 roughly. Yeah, got a little bit more upside till we reach that area. Good little front side move here, 9 dimension. Some options news. Don't really see any other news about it today. Actually, wait, technology stocks doing better. Oh yeah, that's options play. Options. Yeah, I don't see. So there's some call options expiring, it looks like. Anyway, yeah, could be action. I mean, it's got pretty decent volume. Very decent volume actually coming in just recently. Yeah, this could easily crawl above $9. I would probably put it on my watch list. Looks pretty decent. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. 780 for the day. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It was a good little fun trading session. We got 2 more live trading sessions before I'm wrapping up streaming for some time. Definitely all of July, and then most likely it's I don't know if we're gonna continue, because I'm gonna be on the road nonstop. It's gonna be really hard to stream. And usually when I travel, like when we did Montenegro and Albania for 2 months, I'm calling Airbnbs, make sure I'm like upgrading their Wi-Fi, I'm doing all these things, because for streaming and trading, I really need over 5 megabytes a second. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you'll be surprised. Most hotels, most Airbnbs, most pretty much anything does not have over 5 megabyte upload. It just doesn't exist. I don't know why. I don't even know those plans exist. I don't know where they buy them, but usually you're dealing with like 1 to 2 upload. And yeah, there's just not much more I can do about it. So, all right, guys, I will see you then first thing tomorrow morning for some more trading. And let's see, tomorrow morning, yeah. So, anything else? Yeah. If you're still trading, guys, good luck. We got a pretty interesting market. I really hope tomorrow it's going to be even hotter, Thursday. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades, and don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel. I really, really do appreciate that. Till next time, guys. Ciao, ciao. Fishing in a lake. Yeah, there we go. Trading, fishing in a lake.